Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video to watch from the Journey email. Appreciate it. Wanted to bring you into the loop about a few things, but first of all, I am here with Phil Coffin in his office at Avonworth High School, where he teaches gym, a phys ed teacher.
Easy. Yeah, you can cut that out. You don't call
Right.
Physical education.
Physical education teacher, right. There's a big difference there. There's a big difference. And a coach as well, has been a coach for a lot of years, but also is pretty accomplished fisherman when you compare to most people, most guys who go out fishing. And so he's going to be sharing at the Beast Feast on this Thursday, January 23rd. And so, Phil, you've done some things fishing. Tell us a little bit about the last experience you had fishing at the Bass Masters. What was it, Bass Masters?
It was the national championship.
Yeah. Okay.
So I made the national championship through a circuit that I fish here in PA, and I actually spoke about it at church with Kurt. If I would have won the national championship, I would have fished the Bassmaster Classic, which is in essence the Super Bowl of bass fishing. It's the highest you can make it.
So you basically made it to the AFC NFC championship game of Bassmaster fishing, basically. And you actually got pretty far, and you were up there on that seat. But I'm not gonna we'll hold off because at the Beast Feast you're gonna hear more of that story. It gets dramatic a little bit, kind of fun to hear about. The other thing too, most guys I think perceive fishing to be about luck. You cast it in there and just what bites. Now obviously that's not true. Fishing is not necessarily about luck, right?
No, it's I would say 99% skill and 1% sometimes right place, right time.
Yeah.
But I've been around some pretty skilled anglers that have taught me things that blew my mind. Let's just say that. It had nothing to do with luck. They just knew, where to be, when to be, based on so many different variables. And we can talk about that. Yes,
we're going to talk about that. We're going to hear more about what it takes to fish successfully, I guess. Maybe that's a way of saying it. Phil is a wealth of knowledge and experience with that, and so we're going to get to glean some of that. I'm excited. I've got a 10-year-old son, of course, and we haven't gone fishing in a while. It's been a while, so I'm excited to hear some things that might allow me to be able to take my son out and hopefully catch some fish.
I actually have video of Mike using a frozen or a Barbie rod catching a fish. So he has been out.
That's right, Phil. Thanks for bringing that up. All right.
You'll cut that out.
That's all right. I might keep it, actually. So, all right. The other thing is, seriously, though, Phil is also going to share about his story. Now, some of you guys who were at the men's weekend heard a little bit of his story already there. He shared some of it along with a couple other guys up front. But you're going to get a chance to share a little bit more in depth, I think, at the Beast Feast. Also, similarly, you used to describe your life as being lucky. Like you were lucky to make it, where you were lucky to avoid maybe a harder life or some mistakes you could have made. But actually, you're realizing more and more through your faith that it's not about luck.
It's just something I was told my whole life. I've experienced some pretty intense experiences, and I've lost a lot of people along the way, and I've been told time and time again by family and friends that I was one of the lucky ones to get out and to make it where I am today. And I believed it for a long time, being that I never stepped foot into a church until I was 30. And as my faith has grown and I'm on this journey, I've learned that luck has nothing to do with it.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I'm really excited for the opportunity for you guys to be able to hear Phil's story. I think it's going to be an absolute inspiration for you guys, and just to help all of us remember the goodness and faithfulness of God. It's always the point in hearing these stories. So I'm excited for you to hear about Phil's story. So don't miss it. This Thursday, January 23rd at the Beast Feast, we'll meet you in the lobby and all sorts of crazy meats. Actually, what's coming is halibut from Alaska is one of the... Have you ever cooked halibut?
I have, yes.
We'll have to talk about that because I actually need someone to cook it, so we might need to have a conversation about it. So some of that's coming. It looks like probably black bear, wild boar, some caribou, some cool stuff this year coming. Of course, we'll have venison, but we'll also have some other options for those of you who aren't fans of wild game. So, all right, guys, we will see you then around church, see you on the journey, and hopefully this Thursday at the Beast Feast.